Hello, cats and kittens. My name is Alonda Carter, and I am the Recovering Hun Bot. I create anti-MLM videos, so if that is your jam, you might want to consider subscribing. Hit that notification bell so that you know each time I upload a new video, and also give this video a thumbs up. If you've been on my channel for a while, then you might recall some videos I did, I want to say, well, I started doing it, I think, originally in November, and then there was this privacy claim thing, and then I redid the entire series in December. I want to say it was in December. I think it was all of December. I can't remember. I've slept since then. Anyway, we are taking another step back into the world of Enagic. Enagic is a water filtration multi-level marketing company, but they're going to say they're not multi-level marketing. I've already done videos on all of this, and you know, there's so many companies that try to, we're different. Nay, you're not so different. If you would like to support me as an anti-MLM content creator, and who knows, I might be diving into some other things, you know, kind of how you grow and change and you find your way. I'll probably come up with other topics at some point in time while I'm journeying here on YouTube. But anyway, if you want to support me as a creator, the best way you can do that is through my Patreon. There'll be a link to that in the description. There's 3 tiers ranging from $1 to $10 a month, and really any amount helps. And now let's get to this water thing, shall we? Spoiler alert, we are diving into the world of the Breakaway Movement. Breakaway Movement, it's all roads lead to Enagic. There are other people other than this Breakaway Movement who are leading people to join Enagic through online courses and stuff like that. This is just another instance of that type of path to joining a very expensive multi-level marketing company. Now, I have already done a video where I go over what it takes to join, how much these devices are, and you know, usually they're around $4,000 to $5,000. That's a lot of money, and they'll even finance it for you. So I'll put a link to that video, and as I'm editing this, if I decide, and it seems right, that some of the other videos that I did about Enagic, I'll put links to those, but there'll be a link to the playlist and to each video. If I can remember to do all of that, there'll be links to that stuff in this video description. So now on with the topic at hand. I thought this comment would kind of set the tone for this video, if memory serves, and I've slept since then, but I think this is from the article that Ethan Vanderbilt wrote about Enagic. And of course, there'll be a link to that article. It's one of the resources I used. But let's go ahead and see what is being said here. And this was from 2019, so not too long ago. Hi, everyone. My 19-year-old niece has just been suckered into this. She bought a Kangen a few months back and has been sucked into this, quote, business. She has now quit her job and is moving to Hawaii for this, quote, business. She has no job, no money, and used her last couple of dollars to buy a one-way ticket to Hawaii with the belief that she's going to be living on the beach with someone from this company and selling Kangen products. I just started researching this company, but I also keep coming up with a group called the Breakaway Movement. All these young women have basically the same stories of quitting their jobs and deciding to, quote, live free. So they ran away to live on a beach somewhere, and now they're wealthy. This is the same thing that my niece is intending to do. I'm extremely concerned because she's a naive, pretty little blonde girl, and I can think of no good reasons why they would convince her to come to Hawaii, especially knowing she would have no money. Does anyone have any information on these groups? Has anyone else had this experience? I would be grateful for any information you may have that will help in my research. I want you to get a feel for what this person is trying to convey in terms of, you know, the lifestyle that this organization, this movement, whatever you want to call it, this company, what they're putting out there. So what I'm going to do is play a video clip that I sped up and overlaid some of my own music on it. So sit back and enjoy. Alrighty, Daddy. I hope that little montage kind of gave you a feel of the breakaway movement, which really does put out that kind of, life of freedom, beachy vibe sort of a thing. So when you look on their website, and I apologize, this is a bit blurry, but just put on your adult pants and deal anyway. What it says on their website is that the Breakaway Movement is a training platform designed and created for elevated entrepreneurs who are ready to dive in and learn how to run their own successful online business using social media. Now, if you don't know this about me, you're going to. My background is in instructional design. Don't worry, no one knows what the heck that is. I have a master's in instructional design and technology, and I have experience designing and developing training in the corporate world for many, many years. So when I see a training platform, I think learning management system, LMS. And if you have been trying to create courses, or if you have created courses like with Thinkific or something like that, that is a learning management system. It's not like what you use in corporate, but it's something that, individuals can use to create courses. Anyway, there's also some tiny, 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 tiny text on the bottom of the page that says the following. Breakaway Movement is an online training platform that teaches social media training, mindset hacks, and affiliate marketing. Ding, 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 ding. Right there. That makes me think that, like others that I have, kind of exposed, there's been the ACE initiative, and also Darren and Mike. They sell affiliate marketing. So everybody is like, selling the same thing, meaning it looks like that the Breakaway Movement is doing the same thing that Darren and Mike is doing. And that is they're offering this, quote, training platform that you, in turn, once you become a member of it, you can turn around and sell it. And so basically everybody is selling the exact same thing and competing with each other. We do not sell business opportunities or franchises. Every effort has been made to accurately represent this product or service and its potential in terms of income and making money. There is no guarantee that you will earn any money using the techniques and ideas in this material or on this website. Information presented on this website is not to be interpreted as a promise or guarantee of earnings. Earning potential is entirely dependent on the person using our product ideas and techniques. Boom. That's how they place the blame back on you, which is common in multi-level marketing. So if you've been around multi-level marketing, you've probably heard you just didn't work hard enough. You see? So they can turn around and say, oh, you just didn't apply this in the right way. It's not that anything that we, quote, teach is wrong. It's that you didn't use it correctly. And again, as someone who's designed so much training, I'm quite confident that they do not have instructional objectives aligned to the training material, aligned to assessment. I'm never seen anybody do that. Usually it's people who are in marketing that create these courses, and they do it from a marketing perspective. Marketing is a completely different skill set than someone who knows how to put content together to help people actually learn. I'm going to continue. Any claims made of actual earnings or examples of actual results can be verified upon request. How well you do in earning income and achieving results claimed in our materials depends on the time you devote to the program, ideas, and techniques mentioned, your finances, knowledge, and various skills. Since these factors differ according to individuals, we cannot guarantee your success or income level. But when you watch them, and I did watch their webinar, they sure make it sound like if you just do what we're saying, you are going to be on the way to Easy Street and financial freedom. And I found this on a website, which again, there'll be a link to it in the description. This past year, I joined the Breakaway Movement, and my life has been changing drastically in the most abundant ways since I joined this incredible community of over 2,000 members around the globe who support, inspire, and co-create with one another, and this number continues to grow daily. The Breakaway Movement is a private online training platform designed and created for elevated individuals who are ready to dive in and learn how to run their own successful online business using social media and the law of attraction. This platform provides you with step-by-step support to create your own thriving online business and generate an income online from anywhere in the world. The Breakaway Movement platform provides you with valuable and unlimited access to online webinars and support in the following areas and more: social media training, Facebook ads, Pinterest training, weekly mastermind community calls, health and water, law of attraction, money mindset, sales mindset, breath work, managing your team, helpful software to build your business, launching your business, offline sales, LLC formation, QuickBooks, and Mint. This platform allows full access to you for only $33 a month. So that is $396 a year. You also have unlimited access to weekly live community mastermind calls, connect with all members in the community Facebook group, a mentor, or monthly book club, accountability partners, and more. And if you decide this platform or community just doesn't resonate with you for whatever reason, you can simply stop your subscription at any time, no questions asked. But can you return that very expensive Enagic water filtration device? Can you get out of that? Something to think about. And again, I'll put links to all of my Enagic stuff. Now, they say they don't promote, anything about there being some kind of a business. Now, they say they do not sell business opportunities or, Now, they say they do not promote business opportunities or franchises. What they do promote, though, is Enagic. Enagic is a multi-level marketing company that they will vehemently say, but it's not like that. It's something different. What exactly do we do in Breakaway Movement? We promote and distribute our favorite product. Enagic is a Kangen water machine, a machine that will transform the way you use and drink water today. The best part is that we don't have to worry about having to store or ship this product. We simply promote this product online and or offline while using and enjoying the incredible benefits of Kangen water. Through Breakaway Movement, we learn step by step how to promote this product online by creating content about the product itself, as well as our lifestyle we have been able to create since joining Breakaway Movement, and we share it through social media using Facebook ads, Pinterest, etc. And I believe that the absolute best part of this business is that you get to decide when, where, and how often you want to work while stepping into financial abundance, building your dream life. So I wanted to look into who started this thing, And what's really, I find kind of interesting, and I would say disturbing also, is when I look into each of the people who are founders, CEOs, team leaders, and all that junk, there's a link for their bio on the website, but there's no bio information, And I'm pretty sure anything that even if they had it, it'd be in like kind of a curated story. Now, I found something on Amelia Whelan. I'm not sure if I said her name right, founder and CEO. Apparently, she started the Breakaway Movement. She is ranked as a 6A2 in Enagic. 6A is the highest rank. And again, I'm not going to go into all the ranking and stuff of Enagic. There'll be a link to that Enagic video. And has only been with the business for 3 years. She has made hundreds of thousands of dollars donating to nonprofits and giving money away to those in need because she deeply understands the law of attraction. She is the definition of a philanthropic entrepreneur who puts her money where her mouth is, and she is leading thousands of others to do the same, as we are all the change we have been waiting for. Ricky Bodner. Now, he has a bachelor's in business administration. He also holds level 1 in precision nutrition. I looked into precision nutrition and other kinds of certification things when it came to nutrition back when I was a Beachbody coach. So I am familiar with that, but it's not like, an actual degree in anything. He also has a couple of certifications in yoga. Prior to founding the Breakaway Movement, he taught yoga and worked at a marketing and advertising company called Mindful Millennial, and was also a project manager for sea salt and smoothies. So here's a guy with, quote, all the things. Has a background in business, the woo side of yoga, and also marketing, advertising, as well as project management. Sounds like someone that, would have a thing or two to say about how they could get this whole thing, going. Shauna Samot, again, I'm not sure if I'm saying her name correctly, but anyway, she is, this is according to her Instagram. She is an earth lover, mama, full-time traveler, multi-six-figure earner, creating her life by design. And using that whole thing, life by design, that's a very MLM thing to say. They are really merging the whole spiritual aspect, the personal development that's so strong in multi-level marketing. They're kind of like, putting that forward. They're forward facing. I'm not sure if that's correct, but, they're really leaning into personal development and mindset, law of attraction, that you got to get everything right with yourself so that you can attract the life that you want. And you know what? I went down that whole pathway myself. As a matter of fact, I had Andy the Fellows on as a guest. I'll put a link to his video with me, and we talked about the law of attraction in that video. Now, there are 8 other individuals who either have the title of team leader or, leader on the Breakaway Movement website. What they all have in common is a certain look that is appealing to someone that, to me is like in the woo world, those that are into spirituality, not religion, those who are into mindset and law of attraction. They have a laid back sense of ease look to them, which I really think it can be very, very compelling. And remember, one of those founders has that background in marketing and advertising. So I think they can really leverage, the look and the appeal that it has. So then I looked on Reddit, and this is what I found. @Breakaway Movement is the Instagram. It was started by @Salt and Smoothies, a girl named Amelia. She was originally part of a thing called CEO Movement, which is literally a social media training platform for $70 a month, and they teach you how to sell Kangen water. That's exactly what Darren and Mike do as well. That's exactly what the ACE initiative does too. Now she started it in her own because she has a big following and sells the Breakaway Movement modules to little spiritual girls to sell the $4,000 water machine. It's so insane. They claim to make 6 figures and all live in Hawaii. Lol. Avoid this at all costs. Also avoid CEO Movement. Maybe I need to look into that one too, because that would be the 4th one that I would cover that's, attached to Enagic. And it really shows this is a pattern, this is a thing with these high-ranking Enagic huns. Breakaway Movement was started by a previous member of CEO Movement who split off to do her own thing and sit on top of her own pyramid scheme. They suck people in by selling the beach lifestyle. They are like a plague in both Bali and Hawaii and earning massive money online. The only thing they want you to do is buy a $5,000 water filter. It's the water filtration, Kangen water filtration thing. Then you're expected to pull in more suckers to do the same thing by running exactly the same kind of ads on Facebook and Instagram. Beach lifestyle, earn online, blah, 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 and earn high commissions, plus send money 8 levels up. Enagic has this 8-point system. I'm not going to go into all of that here because, like I said, I've already covered that. But I will say this. If you are just coming into this and you are competing against someone who's at the top of the Enagic thing, in the ranking, you're at the bottom. You're going to be sending your money up. You're not going to know how to create ads as compelling as somebody who's been doing it. And you are going to be competing with them. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, rode the pony, did that whole thing. It is pure 100% MLM and uses cult-like brainwashing tactics to pull people in and keep them engaged. You are encouraged to attend their events, which are the same vibe as Herbalife events, happy, clappy, pseudo-spiritual BS. There are various of these MLM programs with different names and leaders, but they all have a similar setup. They all kind of sit on top of the Japanese company called Enagic, which makes the water filters. The water they produce is called Kangen water. They promote themselves as online training platforms, which I guess protects them from accusation of being MLMs. But their one and only goal is to pull in more gullible downlines and sell them all of Enagic products for $5,000 or more. Avoid it at all costs. Now, what I am going to say in terms of saying gullible downlines, I'm going to rephrase that, because typically you are at a vulnerable place in life when you are susceptible to joining an MLM, just like when somebody is susceptible to joining a cult. And yes, I have said it multiple times, MLM, it's set up like a cult. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be doing some more videos about that. I've already done some on dark psychology and also cultic tactics. So yes, absolutely, they use all of that and they transform the person you are into a different person, all to sell their thing. And so this is saying exactly what I did in terms of people being on top of Enagic, but they all set up this kind of other structure to bring people in through, quote, training. The Breakaway Movement is an obvious MLM which disguises itself as selling ionizing water filters and other healthy lifestyle products through social media, branding, and environmentalist ethos, popularized by a certain influencer who has 77,000 followers and gives away money to make herself look better. After watching the introductory video, it is clear something is fishy. Make tons of money by doing almost nothing online? Yeah, heard that one before. At the end of the video, you're asked to pledge $33 a month, which goes to the smaller recruits of the Breakaway Movement, which you have found the particular link to their site through. It promises that if you join, you'll be able to sell these amazing high profit margin products and gain enormous commissions off those products. All the while, paying more and more to reach the next level of the product to sell. The movement clearly wants as many people to join as possible, which is only profitable business model for MLM schemes like this. The most insidious part of this particular scheme is how righteous it pretends to be under the guise of spirituality, traveling, healthy, moral, and environmentalist lifestyle. This MLM scammer is duping thousands of people out of their money. All the while, she appears to be a saint to these mindless followers. This is a screenshot from that introductory video / webinar. So in this intro video, Lacey, who is on the right, says she's been successful in another MLM. As a matter of fact, I did find that Lacey, it still says that she's with Juice Plus and is their national marketing director. Now, maybe she hasn't changed that on her profile in LinkedIn. Not sure. It doesn't really matter, but it does tell me she knows a thing or two about multi-level marketing. In one of the videos that I watched, they're kind of like promo material, Esther Hicks is quoted. Now, if you're not familiar with Esther Hicks, let me tell you who she is. Esther Hicks channels all known entities known collectively as Abraham. And yes, I will say I got sucked into this law of attraction thing. Her entire shtick is about being abundant and the law of attraction. So using this quote will speak to anyone who follows Esther or, Abraham. You know what I mean? Now, when you go back historically in MLMs, there's been this companion piece, this personal development. Now, Amway did start creating what's known as the tool scam. And when I see this with Enagic, it's the course scam is what I'm just going to call it. It's the course scam because they're leading you're paying into something that's not part of the MLM, but you're paying for this, the special knowledge, if you will. All right. Now, in terms of showing you an example of how MLMs have used personal development, I'm going all the way back to Holiday Magic, which is now defunct. You might be familiar with this person called Zig Ziglar. He was a motivational speaker, and once upon a time, he was a Holiday Magic rep. Bet you didn't know that. I didn't either until I started digging through things. The creator of Holiday Magic wrote this book called Happiness and Success Through Principle, and he created a training institute called Leadership Dynamics, which was separate from Holiday Magic, just like Breakaway Movement is separate from Enagic, just like Darren and Mike's Facebook ads is separate from Enagic, just like with the ACE initiative. They offer a course. I think it's a course. It's been a while. Anyway, check out the video. They offer something before they, get you into what the MLM, Enagic. But many distributors took this course that was offered, this leadership dynamics. This, my friend, is exactly, like I said, what Breakaway Movement is doing, and these other people are doing. Now, the Breakaway Movement is doing the same thing. They bring you in the back door and say they are just providing training. The reality is that they want you to spend $5,000 on this filtration device. Now, like I said, the stuff about the Breakaway Movement, it's very new age woo, The problem is that they lure people in just like Darren and Mike, just like the ACE initiative. They all do this so that people can create their own online business through the training that they offer. And I'm not going to get into, I'm not going to get into my feelings about the training I've seen. Okay, I'm going to be quiet about that. Anyway, it's all designed to get you to join Enagic. Overall, it seems like those who are in the highest rank of Enagic are all doing that exact same thing. And I've already said that, but I'm saying it again. So this way, it's not outright you joining Enagic. You are paying a little bit of money to join something that's, palatable, so that they can you can get to know them. It's more that, not that they get to know you. You get to know them so that you know, like, and trust them. And then you're willing to take that next step. And I will be doing a video on some of this stuff of how cults do this as well. But throughout the video and their presentation, words like this are used, and this is what makes me think of all that spirituality type stuff. And if you've been in that world, this is going to sound ever so familiar. Alignment, resonates, high vibe, sustainable, like-minded, abundance, co-create, money mindset, law of attraction, tap into abundance frequency, mastermind, breath work, eye-gazing, retreats, thought leaders, family. All of that is part of it. And now when I'm looking at it again, because I put this, this list together the other day, I'm like, I just get very cult-like vibes, especially when I look at the eye-gazing and breath work type stuff. And I can't think of the name of the cult, but it was in India. And if I can remember, I will put a link to the interview that Andy did with someone from this cult. That it's very fascinating. So I'll try to remember to do that, because I think you guys might enjoy learning more about that. And something that I do say, if you are looking to understand multi-level marketing, you need to look into the cultic tactics that are being used. You need to look into the manipulation type tactics that are used, because they're all the same. Whether it is a religious cult or it's multi-level marketing, it is the same. All right, I thought this post on Reddit was also very profound. So I found Breakaway Movement through Instagram, and I was added to their secret and exclusive Facebook group by a girl I was speaking to on Instagram. They described it as being a platform where they offer training on how to start your own business and master social media, etc. I actually thought this sounded good and was worth $33 a month. I paid the fee and realized it was actually all centered around Kangen water, which is bloody expensive and looks like it came from the Mesozoic era. It kind of reminds me of the movie The Pursuit of Happiness, where Will Smith is selling those clunky and unnecessary machines. So I messaged the girl on Instagram and asked if she'd be open about the premise of the movement, and she admitted that it was all about selling the water machines. I immediately was like, nah, and requested a refund. Their customer service agent was super sweet, and I got my refund 5 working days later. Fine. Also, disclaimer, I should have done more research, but I got sucked in. Anyway, my theory, I've been following the same girl I originally spoke with, and she's gone ham with advertising the movement and is now very transparent about its focus on selling Kangen water. And I feel like the whole business model is not selling it to normal people, companies who want better water, but selling it to girls with this dream of being a rich Instagram influencer whilst living on the beach drinking coconut water, because you have to buy a machine to sell it. So basically, by recruiting someone to join the movement, you're selling the product. And I think that's the entire planned business model. I think it's not an MLM pyramid scheme by legal definition, but they are structured in the same way as MLM PS. I'm not sure what PS, pyramid scheme, duh, but have a stamp of legality, meh. Anyway, if you're thinking of joining this movement, I advise you reconsider. People who make a lot of money and love their job don't sit on Instagram all day telling you how much money they make and how much they love their job. They just don't. All it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. I hope this gave you some sort of insight into the breakaway movement. Make sure you check out my other videos on Enagic. All these top tier Enagic huns really seem to be leveraging, this idea of a course to just bring you into joining the MLM, which is Enagic. A course is put to you first, and then it's, oh, by the way, you can sell these water filter things. Now, I will say, they get a bit testy if you criticize their shtick, So maybe more of us need to speak out about the breakaway movement, the ACE initiative, the CEO movement, Darren and Mike. Maybe we all just need to get a little bit noisier. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about, people who are using this methodology of putting forth a course, but it's not really the course that's going to help you. It's really joining an MLM, a very expensive water filtration device MLM. It's really that. Let me know what you're thinking about this, below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and, subscribe to the channel so that you can get more content like this when I upload it. If we want there to be change in the world, it is up to us to speak out. And remember, change starts now.